According to World Health Organization data, more than 264 million people around the world are currently suffering from depression. People of all ages can be affected by depression, and whilst more women are affected than men, both sexes can experience depression. And clinical depression is a serious condition. We're not talking about feeling a bit glum because you screwed up on a test, or a passing blue feeling when packing to come home after a great holiday. Depression can be long-lasting, and not only can it contribute to poor functioning in life, it can even end life. Depression is a major cause of suicide. So what exactly is it, and why do some people get it when others don't? Beck argues that what we see as a shift in emotional state is actually a behavioural consequence of a prior shift in cognition. According to Beck, when someone's suffering from depression, their thinking changes in 3 ways. He calls this the negative triad. Caught in the throes of depression, a person engages in a high level of self-blame. Everything that goes wrong is my fault. Any little thing that does go wrong is then blown out of proportion as the negative is overemphasized. And a person's outlook is pessimistic. The future is as bleak as the present and there's no hope. When a person's thoughts on themselves, the present situation and the future are all drowned in pessimism, it's understandable why the behavioural symptoms of depression are so depressed. One of the toughest elements of depression is that its expression transforms it from an internal disability or mental illness into a social issue. Depressed people can be trapped in a downward spiral as their pessimistic outlook can make them hard work to be with, which can then result in friends or family members withdrawing. As this social network then backs off, this only goes to reinforce the negative messaging rushing around the depressed person's head. In 1978, Kovacs and Beck developed this initial theory to recognise that cognition doesn't operate alone, but instead interacts with other biological, psychological and social factors. For example, Beck introduces the diathesis stress theory, in which he argues that some people are predisposed to develop depression under certain circumstances. If these conditions are met, a schema is activated and whoosh, here come the negative thoughts. Beck calls this a depressogenic schema. If you've got it, you react one way, and if you don't, you don't. For Beck, this explains why certain circumstances trigger depressive episodes for some, but not others. Other researchers have found other factors that appear to have a causal connection to depression. Attributional style refers to whether a person credits themselves or others when something happens. And the people most likely to become depressed are those who attribute negative events to their own shortcomings and believe these to be permanent limitations. People with depression can therefore appear hopeless. This is all because of me, and I'm always going to be like this. So what's the point? So where does this predisposition to depression come from? Rosenthal argues for a strong genetic factor. People with a first-degree relative who have a serious mood disorder are 10 times more likely to develop a similar disorder than those without the family connection. It's also been demonstrated that taking certain medications, which interfere with the release of norepinephrine and serotonin in the brain, can also cause depression, which has led to suggestions that depression is caused by depletion in the monoamines, dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. Social psychologists have even found evidence to suggest that where you live can be a factor influencing the onset of depression. As we can see, there are many theories about the root cause of depression. There are just as many debates about the ideal treatment methods. But what everyone agrees on is that depression is a very real disorder and it must be taken seriously by practitioners, patients, and their support network. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who might find it useful, or even share your insights in the comments below. If it's your first time here, subscribe to Psychology Unlocked and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.